And align the back of your skull with your sacrum. Bringing your feet in cross legs. So your feet are active, the toes are spread, coming back towards your shins, and your heels are reaching away from you. Bring your arms onto your thighs, and then feel for that telescoping of the ribs. So you're lifting your belly, you're lifting your diaphragm, and lifting your chest. And then give yourself a moment just to notice how your body feels. Feeling the energy that is moving through you right now. And taking this time to set your intent. So aside from telescoping of the ribs today, which is a part of what you'll be working on, and set your intent. Maybe doing enough, not overstretching, and not just, hanging out in the poses. Take a breath as you inhale, expand your ribs as wide as you can. Feel for opening wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders away from ears. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine. You're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Lengthen your mid-ribs away from your lower ribs and your upper ribs away from your mid-ribs. And as you breathe out, bellies in. On the next breath, lift your chest, lift your collarbones, and continue to feel as if you've been drawn right up towards the ceiling. And exhale, exhale completely, bellies in. And then release. Your pranayama today is inhale 10, hold 10, exhale 10. Doing this pose in shoelace pose with your left foot on top of your right. So ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, bringing your left foot over, reach out with your heel. Arms relaxed down by your side. Now inhale through the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing your hands forward over your shins and exhale through the nose for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. And release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in, come up, and change the cross of your legs. Right is over, left, and reach out with your heels. Arms by your side, feet are active. Inhale through the nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing your hands forward of your shins and exhale through mouth. Exhale through the nose, for 10. At the end of the exhale, pull belly in. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. And let your shoulders soften away from your. And then inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Bring the soles of your feet together, flexing the toes back towards your shins. And then hands down by your hips. Take a deep breath. Inhale for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Keep the spine long. Keep telescoping the ribs up. Your hands are forward of your shins. Now exhale. Exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely, pulling belly back into Uddiyana. Chin tucks in, belly pulls in. Pull it in, pull it up. You're spreading your ribs, spread the diaphragm. Keep feeling that lengthening away from your waist. And release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Feet in knee pals. So bring your right foot towards your left hip, and your left foot comes over the right for knee pal. Arms are relaxed by your side, shoulder shrugs. Now take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. The mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And then release. Eagle arms is your next pose. So as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders are softening away from your ears. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. Feel your side ribs opening wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, lift your forearms up. Lift your elbows up and reach your forearms forward. On the next breath, as you breathe in, telescope the ribs upwards. Keeping the spine long, and as you exhale, you're reaching your forearms forward. Now from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding forward with your forearms reaching to floor and your forehead relaxes the forearms. As you breathe, breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're letting your body melt forward. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lengthening your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward a little more. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Change the cross of your legs. Knee pal with your right over left. Try not to be sitting on your left heel. Shoulder shrugs, arms relaxed down by your side. Now breathe in deeply, breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. The mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down and release. Arms out to the side for eagle. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over the left and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up and reach your forearms forward. Feel this from your pelvic bowl. So as you breathe in, moving belly backwards away from pelvis bone. And as you breathe out, your arms are reaching forward. Now breathe in and lengthen. You're telescoping the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, fold forward with your forearms reaching to floor and your forehead relaxes into forearms. As you breathe in, spread your ribs. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt. One more breath in, deep breath, feel the telescoping ribs away from lower back, belly away from pubic bone. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Inhale, release. And ease all the way up. And then relax your arms by your side. From here, straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. Tuck your right foot, the sole of the right foot is down onto the floor. Bring your left hand back so the fingertips are down to the floor. And as you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm forward. You can go further than the foot or taking hold of your left foot with right hand. Your right foot presses to floor. Breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Deep breath, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. From here, Maricana. So bring your right arm around the back and bring your left arm around and bind the hands if you can, or use a strap to bind. So if you have a strap close by, you can use a strap to bind. Press your right foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, lean back. So you're not leaning forward, you're leaning back. So you're using this to open the shoulders. Pressing down into your right foot and breathing, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, leaning back, feel as if you're leaning back towards your left shoulder. One more breath, deep breath, lifting your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're leaning back towards your left shoulder. Feel this opening through the right side of your side ribs. And then release. Bring your right foot over your left. Flatten your right foot onto the floor. Bring your right hand back so the hand's down onto the floor, aligning it with your right sit bone. As you breathe in, your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm over your right thigh, twisting towards the right. Pressing your right foot to floor, and then breathe in, telescoping the ribs as you lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. On the next breath, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, twisting to the right a little more. And then inhale, release. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Flex the toes and activating feet, spreading the toes, the balls of your feet are spreading. Grounding down into your sit bones, breathe in and stretch your arms straight up. Forward bend, exhale, bringing your arms down either side of your front foot. As you breathe, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. Pull your belly in, exhale as you pull. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, folding a little more. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. From here, you can keep this right foot right where it is, Or if you can go further, bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your right glute. Bring your right arm back, bring it all the way around and tuck it onto your left thigh, or slide the hand into clothing or your waistband. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, left arm is down on the inside. If you've not taken your foot back, just lift your right arm up and reach it back. The hand's about 12 inches from the floor. Relax your left ear to the left shoulder. And now breathe in and telescoping the ribs away from waist. So lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, and lengthen the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe in, keep lifting and lengthening out to the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down. So feel this opening through the right side of your neck. And then breathe there. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And exhale, jaw is relaxed. Feet are active, so activate your feet. On the next breath, release your right arm and reach your right arm straight up, spread the fingers. Chest opener, as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back. Breathing into the back of your heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm back. On the next breath, as you inhale, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm forward over your right ear. Deep breath, lengthen out of your left side. Now feel as if you're sending your right sit bone back as you reach your right arm forward. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up, all the way up. Use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Shin bound half lotus. So in your shin bound half lotus, you're placing your right foot on top of your left thigh. You're using the strap. The strap is around your right foot or ankle. The then strap comes around the front of your body, comes down by your right hip. Your left hand comes all the way around and takes hold of the strap by your right hip. And then breathe in, you're stretching, your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is coming down on the outside of your left leg. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And exhale as you fold forward. Be still active. Feeling this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathing in and lengthening your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. Inhale, release. And ease on up. Bring your right foot all the way over towards the left foot, half knee palm. Your right foot comes across. You're working with a knee-to-knee alignment. They are active, are in this pose. You're grounding down into your sit bones, breathe in, stretching your arms up. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold forward. Hands to the floor, can take hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Neck is relaxed and the shoulders are soft, away from your ear. Now breathe in and telescoping the ribs up away from your waist. And exhale, fold forward. As you breathe, keep moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, allow your body to melt forward. One more breath there, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're letting your body just melt. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away with your hands as you come all the way up. And then change sides. Straighten your right leg. Tuck your left foot in so the heel is by the groin. Feet are active. Pressing down into your sit bones. Breathe in, stretching your arms up. And as you breathe out, folding forward over your right leg. You can have the hands taking hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Neck is relaxed and shoulders are down. Pressing down into your sit bone and then breathing, lengthening your belly away from pelvis. Lead with your chest, exhale as you fold. Spread the breath through the whole of your back, deep breath. And as you exhale, folding forward, feet are active. Now from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, moving your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. So you can keep your left foot right where it is. If you can go further, you're bringing your left foot back so that the left heel is by the left glute. If you brought your foot back, your left hand takes hold of your left ankle. Otherwise, your hand is down towards the floor. Press into right sit bones, breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring the right arm down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right heel with right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle with your left hand. Lift your left arm up and reach it back. It's about 12 inches from the floor. And then breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, you're relaxing your right ear to right shoulder. From your pelvic bone, breathe in, feel as if you're lifting your belly, lifting your diaphragm, and lifting your chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're gliding your left shoulder down away from your ear. Breathe into your heart, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open towards the sky as you glide that left shoulder down. Second arm position. As you breathe in, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm straight back, chest opening. Breathe into the back of your heart. Energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm back away from left ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your left arm straight up. And as you breathe out, reaching left arm over left ear. As you inhale, feel the telescoping the ribs away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, that left arm lengthens over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up, and use your right hand to support your head and your neck. And then release. Bring your left foot forward so the left foot is flat down onto the floor. Your right hand is back by your right hip. As you breathe in, you're stretching. Your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, the left arm is reaching forward, taking hold of that foot. Now breathe in and keep lifting and lengthening out of your left side. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold forward, leading with your chest. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in. Lift your belly. And exhale, folding forward. From here, you're bringing your left arm around your left shin, reaching all the way around. The right arm reaches around and bind the hands, or use a strap to bind. And then breathe in, press down into that left foot, and then lengthen your side ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, lean back towards your right shoulder. So feel the opening through the left side. Left side ribs are lengthening up. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, leaning back. Your right leg is active, it's reaching forward, but you're leaning back towards your right shoulder. One more breath. As you breathe in, lift. Chest is lifting up towards your chin. Press your left foot to the floor and lean back towards your right shoulder. Inhale, release. Bring your left foot over towards the right side. You're bringing your easing the foot towards your right hip. Your left arm reaches back, so the hand is flat to the floor. As you breathe in, stretching, your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring the right arm across, so the arm presses against your thigh. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. That both feet are active and you're reaching your right leg forward. Feeling this right from your pelvic bone. Breathe in, move your belly back away from pubic bone. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. As you breathe in, lift your chest. Feel as if your chest is lifting towards your chin. As you reach your right leg forward, twist to the left. And inhale, release. Spinal twist, shin bound spinal twist in half lotus. So your left foot is now placed onto the right thigh by the hip. You're using the strap. Your strap is around your left ankle. The strap then comes back towards, front waist towards your left hip. And your right hand reaches around and takes hold of the strap. You're easing your right thigh away from you. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, the left arm comes down on the outside of your right foot, or the ankle, or hands to the floor. And breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, folding forward over your left shin. Deep breath, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Both feet active. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, allowing your body to melt forward. Inhale, release. Unwind and lie down on your backs. Have your roll close by. Starting with elbow to knee. So lie down on your back. If your back is tweaky, then you can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. You lie down on your back and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your back's tweaky, your feet are on the floor. When you inhale, you lift your head and shoulder blades up. You pause. When you exhale, you curl your tailbone up, your elbows to left knee, belly's in. You can go further by lifting one foot off the floor. You can go further by straightening that leg forward. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower down. Feet are on the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor and bend the knees. Heels are flexed towards, heels are reaching away from you and toes are flexed to shins. Hands behind your head and your neck. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. So your right leg, it reaches out about 45 degrees angle. Keep easing your right thigh away from you and pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to right knee, straight to left leg. Your left leg, it reaches out about 45 degrees angle. Now relax your left hip and ease your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Keep feeling for easing your right thigh away from pelvis. Belly pulls in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to your right knee, straight to left leg. Now keep the bent knee over the hips. Don't move it towards the chest. Reach your right elbow up, shoulder blades away from the floor. Now reach your left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to left knee, straighten right leg. You're reaching your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Now send your right leg forward away from waist, pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to your right knee, straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly down to the floor. Pull it all the way down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. So your next pose today is twisting abs with the roll. So twisting abs with the roll. If you want an up level today, and if you have a block, you can actually take this a little further. So the up level, if you want to do this, is to have a block and a roll. You're lying down on your belly. The roll is between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight up. If you're using the up level is to place a block between your ankles and you're reaching out with the balls of your feet. So you can do this pose with the feet onto the floor, with the knees bent, or your legs are reaching straight up. You can also move to the wall so the heels are up against the wall. All of those will help to isolate your back and protect your back in this pose. If you're going for the up level, the block is between your ankles. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up and reach your elbows to left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Squeeze the block if you have a block. Reaching your legs straight up, reach out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath, press your lower back down, but keep head and shoulder blades up. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze the block if you have a block. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. You exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. And squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, Bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up and both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll again. And then send your legs right up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is dolphin, is your bridge pose. So you're using the block for bridge. The block is placed between your thighs, midway between your pelvic bone and your knees. Reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Your heels are now aligned with your sit bones or they're hip distance apart. Arms are relaxed down by your side and the shoulders away from you. Press your lower back to floor. And as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs as you move your belly away from pelvis, you're moving chest to chin. Press your feet down, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Gentle squeeze on the block, activate your legs. Now breathe in deeply and expand your ribs. And as you exhale, lift up, sending thighs and knees forward. On the next breath, you're telescoping the ribs away, so you're moving your belly away from pelvis. Feel this right down from pubic bone, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lift up and send your thighs and knees forward. Breathing into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, reach your thighs and knees forward whilst moving chest to chin. Deep breath. Breathe into your heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach your knees away from you. Now relax your throat and relax your shoulders. Last breath here. Deep, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. And keeping the tilt until you're down. And move the roll out of your way. We have another abdominal pose today, which is straddle lifting through. So in your straddle, your legs are reaching straight up. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. And then you're straight straddling the legs to the side. If this is stronger than you want it to be, you can bring your feet into frog position. You can go closer to the wall and have your feet up against the wall. So it would be a physical move to the wall rather than what I just done. So you've got to move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall. Your knees are coming straight out towards the side. Otherwise, you're in straddle. In straddle, you can also move to the wall so that the feet are touching the wall. It gives you more support into the lower back. Straddle lifting through. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then stretching your legs out towards the side. Reach out with the ball of your feet. Pull belly in. Belly's all the way to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send. Feel for moving through the inner thighs, the calves, the ankles, and reach out with the balls of your feet. Send your sit bones away from you and pull belly down to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Now send. You're reaching your thighs out towards the side. Pull belly in, all the way down. Inhale, lower pelvis But this time, on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, feel as if you're unlocking the shoulders. As you exhale, curl tailbones up, and send your legs out towards the side. Curl pubic bone to navel as you lengthen your legs away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bring your hands at the side of your thighs and legs and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet onto the floor. And from here, roll to the side, left side. Bring your right hand down by your chest. Flatten right hand onto the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you come all the way up. Come onto your knees. Your next pose today is turbo dog. So in your turbo dog, your hands are reaching forward as you would for downward facing dog. Hands are slightly wider than they are for downward facing dog. Your elbows are bending slightly and reaching back towards your knees. You're squeezing your elbows towards each other like you're squeezing a great big beach ball. You will feel your pectoral muscles begin to engage. Your muscles down, serratus muscles are also engaged, as are your lats. All of those who have engaged are in this pose. So your neck and shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath, broaden across your upper back. Curl your toes under. Use your hands, exhale, push the floor away, lift your knees off the floor, and then move your chest back towards your thighs and knees. As you breathe in, broaden across your upper back. And as you exhale, reach back, feel as if you're taking the top ribs away from shoulders. Now squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Relax your chest. And then breathe in. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you exhale, squeeze your elbows in as you push the floor away. Taking 2 more breaths here. Deep breaths. Inhale. Now exhale, reach back. Feel you're reaching your sit bones back. Your belly's pulling in. Now reach your heels to the floor. If this is stronger than you need it to be, then bend your knees. Last one with the relaxed neck. Breathe in deeply. Broaden across your upper back. And exhale, reaching back. Heels to the floor. Squeeze your elbows in. Your elbows are reaching to the floor, but they don't touch. Inhale, release. Bend the knees. And then come all the way down onto your knees. Setting up for your next pose today, which is bird wing. So you're sitting on your heels. If that's uncomfortable for you, then just kneel. Reach your arms out towards the side. Tuck your elbows in so there's no gap in the side ribs. Inhale, lift the chest, draw your arms together, hands together. And as you exhale, keep lifting the chest up and then open the arms out. Keep the elbows tucking in. Inhale. Exhale, chest lifts and then open out. Shoulders are squeezed, shoulder blades are squeezing towards each other. Inhale. And then exhale, open out. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders are gliding down away from your ears. Last one, breathe in. Exhale. And release. Your next pose today is dolphin. So giving you the option of dolphin with both legs down, 3, maybe 4 breaths with both legs down. And then go from dolphin with both legs down. You can go to dolphin, 1 leg up, anything from 3 to 5 breaths on one side, 3 to 5 breaths on the other. The up level from that is to do dolphin. I was going to say dolphin strut. To do dolphin prep. So flash prep. So if you're doing flash prep, you'll be measuring up in this way. Your elbows are down, and you're reaching your hands forward. So keeping the left hand forward, you're bringing your right hand back. So the distance between my left elbow and my fingers of my right hand are about 6 to 8 inches. My right elbow and wrist are aligned. Your neck and shoulders relaxed. So your option is coming straight into this. The option is to do dolphin, stay dolphin for up to 10 breaths, or to do dolphin, one leg up, one side, come down, the other leg is up, or to do dolphin flash breath. So if you're coming into dolphin flash breath, reach your left arm forward, flatten the hand. Bring your right hand back, flatten the hands, align the elbow and the wrist. Keep the right elbow tucked in. Now everyone relax neck and shoulders. And breathe into upper back, deep breath. Lift, spread the back, and curl your toes under. And exhale, lift the knees off the floor and reaching back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. If you're in flash breath, tuck your right elbow in. Now everyone breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs, spread the upper back. And as you breathe out, send the tops of your thighs away from you. As you breathe in, feel the lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Now, if you're working with one leg up, anchor, everyone, anchor into the right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Feel for reaching out with the balls of your feet. Breathing into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back. One more breath here, deep breath. Keep feeling for sending your left thigh away from you. And if you're in flash breath, lower the foot to the floor. Come on down onto the knees and change. If you're not in flash breath, do one more breath with the foot up before you change. In flash breath, bring your left hand back towards your left knee. Tuck the elbow in. Check that the wrist and the elbow aligned. Right arm is reaching forward. Then breathe in. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor and reach back. If you're in dolphin and not flash breath, you're anchoring into your left leg. Breathe in. Lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Everyone breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, reach back. Heel to floor, chest to thighs and knees. If you're in flash breath, anchor into your left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Everyone breathe into that right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sending that right leg back. Keep taking the weight away from your shoulders. Last breath, deep breath, inhale, sending your right thigh back away from you. And as you breathe out, lower the right foot to the floor. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Push the floor away as you come up. And come to stand at the front of your mat. So your next pose today is Agnisara with back traction. So you're doing Agnisara in horse dance with back traction. Your knees are bent, the toes are turning out towards the side, and your hands are onto your thighs. You, 2 rounds, one slow and one fast. You'll come straight into this pose. So you're pressing down, into your feet pressing down, toes are lifted, hands are pressing onto thighs. Now take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Tuck the chin to chest. Suck your belly in and up. Let the belly go without the breath. Suck it in and up. And let it go. All the way in and up. And let it go. Now breathe in deeply. And exhale completely. Chin is tucking in. And you're moving belly. Fast as you can. And then release. Stand, heel, toe, feet together. Come to the front of your mat. If you want to take a drink, this would be a good moment. We'll be moving fairly continuously through the remaining sequences. And stand with your feet together, or feet slightly apart if your back is tweaking. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, telescoping the ribs as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee to the floor, and your arms are reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach your back into heels, bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, curl toes under, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Release the back foot, release your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step in your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, and as you breathe in, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step, right leg back, bending the right knee, and reaching the arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees, and as you exhale, lower down, elbows are in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, hands over the shoulders, and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and your arms are reaching towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from your thighs and knees. Feel for lengthening through the spine. And as you exhale, flatten the hands to the floor and step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, hands over the shoulders and press it back. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend the front knee. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down, keep the elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. You're pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. On the next breath, bend the knees as you inhale, pump your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, lengthen through the spine. Chair pose, breathe in, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. Exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step left leg back, bend the left knee, and sweeping your arms down to up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees or come on straight down, keeping the elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest down, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, go down, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step in your left leg forward between the hands, right knee to the floor, and your arms are reaching to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, press into your left foot as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, left leg steps back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest down, reach forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. As you breathe in, you step in your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and your arms are reaching to sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. From here, coming into chair pose, so knees are bent, and as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Spread the fingers, soften the shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior 2. Inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands. Flatten your back foot towards the short edge of the mat, line up the front heel with the arc of the back foot and reach your arms out towards the center. From here, move straight into reverse warrior. So as you breathe in, you're opening up the right side of your body, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above your right knee, and your left arm reaches over left knee. If your back feels tweaky, bring your right hand higher up onto your hip, or you can slide the right hand around, tucking it onto your left arm. As you breathe in, telescoping the ribs away from waist. Press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm over your left ear, so you're opening your side ribs. And deep breath, lift your sternum, chest is moving towards your chin. Press your right foot to the floor and lengthen out of your right side on the exhale. One more breath, deep breath, feel your chest as it moves towards your chin. And as you breathe out, roll shoulders down. Use your left arm, breathing to pull your body up, coming straight into extended warrior variation. Your left forearm is placed onto your left thigh. The right arm is reaching around the back. It's tucking onto the thigh. Press into your left leg and breathe in. Lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. Move your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. And breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg, reach it straight back. Your hands are under the shoulders. Veer down into pelvis, breathe in, lifting belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward over your left shin. And breathe this. Feel this into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper into the pose. Both feet are active. Last breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, send your left thigh forward as you reach your right leg back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back onto the shoulders. Curl the toes of your right foot. Reach back into your right heel. Right knees off the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Then keep the elbows tucked in. Lower down on exhale. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back. Downward facing dog. Other side. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Warrior two. The back foot, your left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat, bending that right knee. From here, reverse warrior. As you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm up, opening the side rib. And as you breathe out, reverse. The left hand is below or above your left knee, and your right arm reaches over your right hip. Your back feels a little bit tricky. Bring your left hand higher up onto the hip. If you want to go further, bring your left arm around and tuck it onto your right thigh. Press down with the outside of your right leg. And then breathe in, lift your sternum. Feel your chest lifting to chin. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over your right hip. Now press your left foot to the floor and then breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Deep breath, telescoping the ribs upwards. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh for extended warrior variation. Left arm is around, it's tucked onto the thigh by your hip. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening out of your right side. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from you. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. And breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down away from your left ear. Inhale, release. Release your hands down either side of your right foot. And place your left knee to the floor for pigeon. Using your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Straightening your left leg, reach it back. And as you get down into pelvis, breathe in and telescoping ribs away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull belly in as you fold forward. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, exhale as you fold. Feel this from your pubic bone. Move your belly away from pelvis. Keep moving belly forward. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. And then step back into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Come on down onto your knees. And I'll just show you where you're going next. So your next pose today is, you have the option here of doing dolphin against the wall or If you're not doing dolphin against the wall, you do flash on the wall. Flash on the wall, I don't think I've taught you this pose here before, so I'll demonstrate dolphin on the wall first, and I'll do flash against the wall. Doing dolphin against the wall, you're starting with the feet against the wall. You're measuring it up in the same way. The hands are onto your biceps, your elbows are down onto the floor, and you reach your hands forward. You can clasp your hands in this pose, or flatten the hands. From here, neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes on them. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor, and then lengthen. You're pushing, you're taking the shoulders, the top ribs away from the shoulders. So you can stay here, or placing one foot onto the wall. Stay here for about 4 breaths. The foot comes back down, the other foot goes up. Stay here for about 4 breaths. If you're going further, then your foot is onto the wall, both feet on the wall, and you stay here for about 4 breaths. Sorry, stay here for about 8 breaths if you can. If you're going further, then you reach your leg up and stay 3 breaths on each side. Up to 3 breaths, and then coming down. Okay, so that is one of your poses. You have that pose to do, or you have flash prep to do. Okay, so flash prep. We've done dolphin flash prep already here. My left arm is reaching forward, the right hand is tucking in. The elbow and wrist are aligned. So I'm showing you this pose on the floor, and then I'll show you the pose on the wall. So this is the positioning of the arms. You're tucking your elbow in. It wants to come out, you're tucking it in. Your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back, toes under. You exhale, lift the knees off the floor, and you stay here. So this is your flash prep on the floor. Flash prep against the wall is I've just moved backwards. My hands are in position on the floor. My feet are up against the wall. So similar to downward facing dog against the wall is flash prep. So from here, I'm coming into prep on the floor. One foot steps up, and then the other foot steps up, tucking the elbow in. Neck is relaxed. Stay here for about 2 to 3 breaths. Keep the elbows tucking in. Keep moving your chest to the wall. And then you will come down and change. Neck, shoulders relaxed, breathe in. Exhale, lifting up. Stay here. If you're going further, one foot's onto the wall, the other foot's on the wall. You push the floor away, taking the weight away from the shoulders. Keep tucking your left elbow in. Okay. So that's your demonstration. Let's have a go. Arms are down, reach your hands forward, tuck your right elbow in, neck, shoulders relaxed, take a deep breath, and exhale, lift up away from the floor. Keep the neck long and relaxed. You're going further, step one foot onto the wall, step the other foot up. Now breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Keep your right elbow tucked in. Keep moving your chest towards the wall. Deep breath. Feel for lengthening your top ribs away from the shoulder. And as you breathe out with a relaxed neck, moving chest towards the wall. Keep tucking your right elbow in. One more breath in. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Step down and then change. So if you're in flash prep, do the same setup. Your right hand is forward, left arm is elbows tucking in. Left hand is flat onto the floor, elbows bent. If you're in dolphin, keep going through the stages. Neck, shoulders relaxed, breathe in. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. If you're going further, one foot onto the wall, then step the other foot up. Straighten the legs if you can, or bend the knees. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right forearm. And then breathe in, spreading the ribs. And as you push back, tuck your left elbow in. On the next breath, feel for lengthening your top ribs away from your shoulder. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you move your chest to the wall. And then release. Step it down. And then step into downward facing dog. Everyone's downward facing dog. Triangle, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat, the front heels align with the arc of the back foot, and your arms are reaching out towards the side. Press down into your left leg, breathe in, stretch your left arm forward, the hand comes down, the right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Spread the fingers. As you breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. Slightly roll your chest to the sky on the exhale, and then reach your right arm back, chest opener, reach your right arm away from your right hip. As you anchor into your right leg, lengthen your telescoping belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, the right arm reaches up, the left arm reaches down towards the floor. From here, interlock. So you're bending your, first of all, slide your right arm all the way around the back, tuck it onto your left arm. Then bend your left knee, slide your left arm under your left thigh, and bind it with the right arm. If that's not accessible for you today, then have your left hand onto the floor or have a block facing your left hand onto that block. As you breathe in, press your left foot to floor, slide your left ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe in. Keep moving your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring the hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Ease your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Or pigeon. Pigeon, sternum to foot. So you're easing your left foot across and you're easing your thigh away from you. I'm having my hands, I'm easing my thigh away from you. Then hands, both hands are taking hold of your left foot. And as you breathe in, lengthen it away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your sternum towards it. Keep reaching your right leg back and away from you. Now feeling this right from pelvic bowl, breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your chest as close towards your left ankle as you can. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, coming in a little deeper. Inhale, release. Your hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back into your right heel. Step your left foot back, plank. Pull belly in. Lower down on the exhale, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down. Hands onto the shoulders. Press back. Downward dog. Pushing the floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, triangle, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your feet, they're about 3 feet away from each other. Straighten your front leg. The back foot, your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Arms reach out to side. As you breathe in, reaching your right arm down towards the floor, the ankle, the shin, and stretch your left arm up towards the sky. As you press your right leg to the floor, lengthen your right side ribs away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm up, then reach it back away from your ear, chest open. As you anchor into your left leg, breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm back. Interlock. On the next breath, bend your right knee. Slide your right arm down under the thigh. Left arm is coming around the back and you're binding the hands. Or placing your right hand onto the floor or a block if you're not able to get the arm around to them. And then breathe in. You're pressing into your right leg. Lengthen your right ribs away from that right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down away from left hip. Now breathe in. Press your right foot, left foot to floor, and then move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left hip. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot for pigeon, sternum to foot. Placing your left foot to the floor and releasing the back foot. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then you're sitting down on your right sit bone, trying to get your right foot more at a right angle. From here, if you can, you're bringing your hands to the arc of the foot. And as you press down into right sit bones, you lift and lengthen your right side ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, you're moving your chest towards your foot. Deep breath, inhale. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Reach your left leg back as you draw your chest closer towards that right foot. One more breath here. Keep lengthening, tractioning your side ribs away from that right hip. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. Then inhale, release, and ease on up. So you need your slidey thing, the sock, your whatever it is you're going to be used to slide with now. Your next pose is called inchworm. When you do inchworm, usually you have a block that you step one foot up onto the block. Or sometimes you don't actually need a block, but I'll just give you the versions with the block and without the block. You have a sliding thing, your foot will be sliding up again onto that. So I'm going to show you inchworm, and then from inchworm straight into ekapada. So it's a arm balancing. This is my sliding thing. So in the pose, your elbow is tucked into the armpit sole, and your hands are onto the mat. I'm lifting my right foot off the floor, so, and then I'm sliding forward. This is your inchworm. So that's what you're doing with your inchworm, you're sliding. If you're not holding the weight of your body, that's where you'll need your block. If you're using the block, you're placing your right foot onto the floor, onto the block, and you're tucking your elbow into the armpit in this way. The hands then onto the floor. And from here, when you're breathing, you're coming all the way up, and then you're reaching back. Breathing in, coming up, and exhale. Inhale, and reaching back. This will really feel, this will open into the hips and pelvis. So that's the first stage of that pose. Either the foot is onto the block, or you're balancing your knee into your armpit, and that one. So that's what you do. You do about anything from 5 to 10 reps moving forward and back. And then from there, you move into Ekapada. So from there, you will move into, once you've done your reps, you're lifting up into Ekapada. You're not doing, if you can do it inchworm, have a go at inchworm. You're not doing Ekapada, then Bakasana is your pose. So you're bringing your hands down here, and then you're lengthening up. You can come down onto your heels, then do so. You can, hands together, breathe in, you're lengthening your side ribs away from hips and pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sitting straight down. Hands down to the floor. And then you're lifting your knees into armpits or sliding the knees to the side, keeping the elbows tucked in. You breathe in, and as you exhale, as you fold forward, lift one foot away from the floor, followed by the other. And if you can, bring your feet together at the back, or reach your legs straight back. So either Baka, Bakasana, inchworm, Ekapada, one-legged crow. And if none of those are working for you today, then do lizard. Stepping your left foot forward, bringing your hands down on the inside and reaching back into your right heel. So work with those, do both sides, about 4-5 breaths on each side. Coming into lizard as an alternative. So once you've done your count on one side, then change and do the other side. So I've done my left side and doing my right side with the block for inchworm. Coming in, stretching back, all the way in, and reaching back, all the way in and up, reach back. And from there, moving the slippy thing out of the way, and coming forward into Ekapada, lifting, and reaching the leg away from you. Or do Baka, or do lizard. So any of those are available for you today. Deep breaths. And once you've done, step into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, your next pose today is ostrich. So as you inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands, warrior two stance. So rising up in warrior two, clasp your hands behind your back. Bend the front knee. And as you breathe in, lift your chest as if up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, folding forward, arms over the shoulders. As you breathe, keep stretching your side ribs forward away from hips. And as you breathe out, folding forward and then reach your arms up. Shoulders are reaching away from hips. Press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, gliding your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Then inhale, release. From here, Head to ankle prep. Your left hand is easing your left thigh away from you. Your right arm is reaching back towards your right foot. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in. Glide your ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, bringing your forehead closer towards your right ankle. As you breathe in, balloon your left side ribs towards the left, towards your thigh. And as you breathe out, opening the left side ribs a little bit more. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Turn your left foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. Your next pose is plank stretch. Your left hand is coming across and taking hold of your right foot. And your right hand also takes hold of the foot or reach your right hand beyond the foot. Neck, shoulders relaxed. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in. Balloon the breath into your left side ribs. And as you breathe out, lengthening as you draw your chest closer towards your right foot. Try to keep your right foot straight. It wants to bend. And as you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you open out towards, as you bring your forehead towards your right ankle, reach your left elbow to floor. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, lengthening your side ribs, opening your left side ribs. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to center and walk your hands all the way forward, either side of your left foot. Reach back into your left heel. Step your right leg back, left leg back for plank. And then lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, curl toes under, and press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. As you inhale, step your right leg forward between hands, warrior two. And then clasp your hands behind your back for ostrich. Bend your right knee. Press into both legs and lift your belly. Forward bend, exhale, your arms are coming over the shoulders. As you breathe in, move your belly away from pelvis, so feel the telescoping ribs forward. And as you exhale, come in a little deeper into pose. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your side ribs away from your right hip. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down on the inside of your front foot. Head to ankle prep. Your right hand is onto right thigh. Left arm is reaching back towards your left foot. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, keep easing your right thigh away from you as you bring your forehead closer towards your left ankle. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, opening up that hip, opening the side ribs towards your left, towards your right knee. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. So your next pose is plank stretch. Your right hand reaches around and takes hold of your left ankle. Your left hand is either taking hold of the same ankle or reach the hand about 6 inches beyond your left foot. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthen your side ribs, your right ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, bringing your forehead towards your left ankle, bend your right knee, bend your right elbow to floor. And then breathing deeply, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening your right side ribs a little bit more. Keep the neck relaxed. Try to straighten your left leg. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your forehead close towards that left shin. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to the center and then walk the hands all the way forward. And then step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Pull your belly in, lower down on exhale, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, keep moving forward as you lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe in, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing through away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend the knees, hop your legs between the hands. And then coming down into a seated position. From here, straddling the legs out towards the side. So you come into straddle, your legs are reaching out away from you. Ease your right thigh out towards the right. Bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. And then breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over right ear. Now breathe in and lift and lengthen out of your left side. As you reach your right leg back away from you, reaching your right arm is over your right ear. On the next breath, telescoping ribs up. So feel you're moving your belly up away from pelvis, lifting chest towards your chin. Now reach your right leg away from you as you reach your right arm over right ear. On the next breath, breathe into side ribs. Ribs are opening wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands are down either side of your left foot. Your feet are active. Your shoulders are relaxed. Press down into your left sit bone and then stretching up away from that left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reach your right leg back and away from you. As you breathe in, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward, belly's pulling away from your left thigh. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. And then the other side. Your right hand is coming down on the inside of your right leg. Lengthen your left leg away from you. Pressing down into your left sit bones. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm over left ear. As you inhale, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm over your left ear. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lifting, moving belly away from pelvis. Now send your left leg away from you as you reach your left arm over left ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Hand take hold of the foot, the ankle, or hands to the floor. And then breathe in, lift the belly away from the top of your right thigh. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. That left leg is lengthening away from you. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Forward bend. So you're pressing down, you're grounding down into your sit bone, and then breathe in, moving your belly away from pelvis. Keep lifting the belly up, and as you exhale, you're folding forward. Your legs are lengthening out towards the side. Breathe into lower back, lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. Coming down with a flat back on the exhale. As you breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, and lift your chest. And exhale as you fold. One more breath in. Feed your heart with this breath. And exhale as you come all the way down. Inhale, release. Push the floor away as you come all the way up. Then if you press your hands to the floor and then ease off. So ease out of the pose, nice and slow. So bring the feet together, pressing down into your sit bones, breathe in, lifting up. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. Hands to the floor, take hold of the feet if you wish. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. One more breath here, you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold. Keep moving the belly away from the top of your thigh. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Lying down on your back. Hands by your side and lie down. Let your shoulders be soft down away from your ears. You can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor or the soles of your feet together or reach your legs forward. If you do, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat and using this time to open into pelvis, into lower back. So you've worked these areas a lot today, so just let them go as you relax. In your final pose, Shavasana. Soften the back of your skull. Feel as if you're melting into the mat, relaxing your forehead and relax your eyes. Eyes are closed and feel as if you're looking through your third eye, the vast expanse. Feeling that greatness in terms of the expanse of the universe that you're looking out and into. Relax your nose and relax your jaw. Maybe it's a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. Jaw is very connected into your hips, so you maybe feel some tightness around your jaw. So open your mouth and just move jaw from side to side. When you tighten into the jaw bones, you also tighten up into the hips. So just be very mindful of those connections and let them go now. Relax your neck. And then soften the shoulders, soft shoulders away from your ears. Let go, relax your upper back and just feel your upper back as it spreads to the floor. And then relax your mid back. Relax your lower back. And slight tuck into tailbones, feeling a release into hips, into pelvis, into glutes. Relax the inside of your thighs. And then relax the back of your thighs and the front of your thighs. Relax your knees completely. And relax your calves. Relax your shins and ankles. Relax your feet and toes. Relax your belly. Allow your belly to be soft. And as your belly relaxes, it usually helps to open them into the lower back, right down into your lower vertebrae. Relax your arms, your shoulders, allow them to be soft as they glide away from your ears. And relax your triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows. And relax your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. Soften your side ribs. And relax the front of your heart. Allow yourself to be soft. Feeling your own skin, the softness of who you are. Still your mind. And allow yourself just to mold, to melt into your own mat, into a space in which you feel safe. Allowing yourself to let go of another layer of holding. Staying with feeling and noticing how your body feels. Feeling those openings now, the opening into hips. Feeling the different sensations that are coming up for you right now. So begin to move your fingers and the toes. And as you deepen your breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. Allowing your body to move in a way that delights you, that delights your heart, that delights your spirit. And then roll to your right side. Keeping your neck very relaxed. Breathe in. Left arm to the floor. Push the floor away with your left hand, coming up on exhale. Sitting up tall and your hands together, the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Take a moment to notice how your body feels and a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today, finishing together with a deep breath. And exhale completely. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.